Xin chao. How are you on this fine day, evening, morning, afternoon, midnight? We're on a beautiful day here, Friday afternoon, in Saigon, Vietnam. We're in District 1, we're right on the river. A beautiful river that they take great care of. We're gonna do a walk, we're gonna do a talk. We're gonna see how things are. First, you let me know how you are in the comment section. I'm doing fantastic. I'm out here doing my thing. As you know, I live in Vietnam. I vlog here. I travel to other parts. I vlog there. I'm married. Sometimes she's in the videos, sometimes she's not. Let's get into it. I'm also a prolific live streamer. I'm currently the number two live streamer on kick.com for Vietnam. But I reckon once that guy leaves in a week, I'll be the number 1 again. So I'll still take number 2. We're good to go. So let's jump into it. As ever, if you do want to watch me live stream, that's over on kick.com/fatandbroke. It's completely free of charge. We're not going to be live streaming to dual stream to YouTube for too much longer, so you're going to have to jump over to Kick if you do want to watch me live stream. We are on a tremendously hot day. I would say it's about 36 degrees Celsius, maybe 38. Probably feels like it's 40 to 42 out. Very hot, very, very hot, very hot, very, very hot, very, very hot. Very, very hot, very, very hot. So we're gonna just walk straight ahead. We've got a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful river. We've got a directly gorgeous eye line of landmark 89 plus 69, one of the tallest buildings in the world. And then we've got City Garden hotels, or City Garden apartments. Pretty good apartments, not really, they're quite overpriced. And a lot of expats live there. Kind of like, if you wanna live in, back where you came from and pay about 20% more for rent for some mysterious reason to live with those people, City Garden it is for you. Let's see here. I don't think across the street's District 1. I can't remember what's over here. Might be District 74, if I remember right. Let's see here. Bunch of beer clubs over here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. My second walking tour of the day. Trying to bring out the old content. I'm sporadically shooting videos as much as I can. You know, I've got a full-time live stream schedule I'm trying to do, as well as a full-time YouTube schedule to push out, and then a full-time Patreon video schedule to push out. So, trying to make everything happen. On top of that, staying active, getting in shape, having a relationship with my wife, taking care of dogs, cleaning a house. You know, same shit you're doing, life. So, boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And why don't I shut up now? We don't care about that. Probably some kind of something that we're gonna build here. It's gonna be a matter of time before all these are just gone. Like legit, it's a matter of time. It's not gonna be too long. I don't know how long, but I don't imagine too long, if you ask me. 10 years maybe before all these will get crazy buyouts, you know. Eventually somebody will come through and just start offering these places like stupid, like shit it's not worth. They'll be like, here's $1 million for your house. And why that seems crazy, and that's a long, long payoff, they're thinking like, these places are thinking, 50 to 100 years. You know, that'll eventually pay off in the long run very well. You can cut through here and go to a roundabout. We're not gonna do that though. We're gonna walk over this way. I don't know what this is. I've never seen this boat out here. This looks like a death boat. So this typically looks like when somebody dies, but they usually do this in a truck, not a boat. I'll zoom in on it for you over here. So yeah, how's everybody doing out there? How we doing? Are we missing the walking vlogs? Has it been too long since we've had a Gucci 4K walking vlog with your boy Fat and Broke, the #1 Vietnam YouTuber? Crazy. What do you guys think? How's your day? We got some workout gear up here. Let's take a look. Okay. Oh, kind of got a hobby ducked out over here. Yeah, she's got the right equipment on too. They usually don't spill out this far over here. She could just be dressed that way. There's always that possibility. That's the way she prefers to dress, you know. Huh? I think this has something to do with the water. their sewage or opening the flood. I saw some fish, a couple of dead fish. You know, it's a real shame that Vietnam just, it's so odd. Oh, this is trash. So this is a recycling boat. I can see it right away. I can see all the plastic bottles. Arguably, I would say, I'm gonna say Vietnam's #1 problem is trash. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think Vietnam's #1 problem is trash? I think it's their #1 issue. I think everything else can be overcome, but I think trash, if they continue with the way it goes, it's gonna be too late. Or it's just gonna be so much to get it done. It's already reaching a point where it's gonna be hard. Now, I've talked about it previously, but we're not quite like India, where like, you'll be in places in India where you're like, there's nothing that can fix this. There's nothing. Like, you're looking at it just going, this is fucked. Like, there's no way. So I think we're still good on that before we get to that level of where, you know, it's FUCK'd. But I'd like them to do something beforehand, man. I know the like way eventually, once you have a handle on trash, is to have no trash cans. But at first you have to have trash cans. Like Seoul used to have a shit ton of trash cans. Tokyo used to have a shit ton of trash cans. All those countries used to have a shit ton of trash cans until they taught everybody how to take care of their own trash. And now they don't, because they expect you to, whatever trash you have, put it in your fucking bag and throw it away whenever you get to your destination. Hopefully the battery will last through the bridge. I've drank at this place a few times. But all these are the same for live streaming. They're just a beer club. So it would just be me sitting here drinking beer, which I don't even do anymore. I don't know. I do, but I don't do it like that. You know, if I sat down and drank beer, after 5 beers, I'm gonna be drunk. And in an hour, I wanna go home and go to sleep. Beer makes me wanna sleep now. Alcohol just makes me tired. Oh, that's been happening the last few years with booze. It just makes me tired. Plus, I think it's just good to have my body take a few years off, or at least a while off, of like hardcore boozing. Give it some time to bounce back on its own, you know? Let my kidneys and livers and heart and lungs and all that shit just get healthy. All the graffiti is insane, right? I have to keep turning the camera off because it overheats, or whatever. Yeah, so we're building a Bella box, which is going to allow us to live stream all day long, and with a professional camera. But once that Bella box is done, I'm going to be live streaming full time. We're going to be traveling places, exclusively live streaming, you know, subathons, all day live stream. Even if there's no one subbing, still all day live streams. So I'm excited for that. I think we can make some decent money that way and have fun. You know, I figure, I've been thinking about it, all we have to do for IRL, you know, since I want to get away from just like drinking or going to like lady bars and shit like that, just walk around like this, but just like interact with people a little bit. Just literally just walk around like this, but like go up to the guys like at the beer club having a beer and sit down and like talk with them, or try to, you know. I think I have a pretty clear plan of what we could do for IRL, but you can't have too much walking around. That's why Tokyo is so good for IRL. Like Tokyo and District 1 here, like when you're over by Boivin and Winway, those are all content areas because there's so much shit going on and so many people you can talk to. I gotta pause again. We're overheating, boys and girls. What was I just talking about? Well, we'll just go to a new chapter. New chapter after I let the phone, or the camera cool down. BRB. All right, guys, we're back. Camera's cooled down. Should get another 10 minutes out this battery. Hopefully just another 5. I took a little break, let the camera cool down. Yeah, feels like about 40 Celsius out, so it's hot today. It's all good. My fat ass needs to walk. I'm losing weight. I got to be super active again. My body was mad at me for the month and a half I took off and just ate Taco Bell and did whatever I wanted in Thailand. Boy, I do not regret eating Taco Bell though. Holy shit, is Taco Bell good. What another top tier restaurant worldwide. Top tier restaurant. You heard me right, top tier. Oh yeah. So yeah, the big thing now is I think next week we start raising money to go to Japan. I think I'm gonna put it at $3,000 for Japan. So we'll see what happens. 55 seconds. We'll see what happens because I think that's about what we'll need. $3,000 for housing and flight. I think that's just going to be for housing, flight, and like get around money for Subway. And the food I can pretty much pay for. But the plan's to go there for 4 weeks and not just go to Tokyo. I want to go to Osaka at least too. So I got friends. I got friends in Osaka. I got friends in Tokyo too. I got friends. Yeah, this would definitely be a W place to like get a house, but again, location's not ideal in my opinion. If you know where we're at, then you know where we're at. If you don't know where we're at, good luck. I'm the vlogger that does not give you the location. I do not pin things. You have to pause the video, hope that you can figure out where I'm telling you to go or where I'm at and figure it out from there. It's like when you watch my channel and you want to know where I'm at, it's a mystery, it's a game. So just treat it like a game and you won't get frustrated. We're over in the river though on District 1. You can always tell by just looking to see where landmark 69 is. And we're walking. This battery is killer today. It's actually pretty garbage free over here. They must have someone come and sweep this. I've never really thought about it, but it's always pretty clean like this, so they must have an orange Goomba come and clean this. Yeah, they could definitely clean up the garbage in Vietnam. It's just they just don't address it. I don't know why it's not even an addressed thing. I don't get it. I don't understand. How are other things more important? Like they care more about someone smuggling kgs of drugs than trash, which in my opinion, it should be the opposite. You want to get a handle on this trash, start cutting off hands if people throw shit on the ground. That'll do it. Give them rules. That'll take care of them. We gotta switch batteries. We'll be back. Okay. Battery swaps, camera, cool down. Ready to go. My camera's overheating every 10 minutes. I can usually get about 10 more minutes. All good. We're almost done on this video, and then I've got one more to shoot. That's 3 for the day, 2 30-minute guys, and 1 10-minute guy. And Patreon's got all kinds of stuff. I've been going hard on Patreon. If you want to see additional unfiltered content, that's pretty good. I wouldn't be skipping on Patreon. If you like me and want to support me with like an extra $5 or $10 a month, and you can buy for $100 at a year for a discount, that's the way to go. Because on top of just like hooking me up with a few extra bucks a month, you get all that extra shit too. And then you get access to me if you want to talk to me. So I think win-win-win. It's a win for most people that are fans of me. Do I subscribe to anyone on Patreon? I do. I do. So I do believe in the Patreon platform. I do use Patreon for 2 YouTubers that I've enjoyed over the years. Now we're getting some nice weather. But yeah, all these are like, this is my ideal type of house, and I'd be kind of cool with this type of like location. The whole thing with these areas though, and it's the constant problem, and it's always going to be the problem of why I will never ever truly move into one of these houses, is Vietnamese do not have an appreciation for manners of noise. Yeah, they grew up with a loud environment, so they make noise. It's what they're used to. It's not them trying to be rude to other people. They've literally just grown up that way. It's generational. They're overall louder type of people, and it's just the way that they do things. So if you're a sensitive person to noises and sounds, these are not places that you want to live. You're going to get frustrated, and you're never going to win because they're never going to change. You're never going to change a noisy neighbor. Ever. You just make it worse if you complain. And we've all had that noisy neighbor. If you haven't, you're a lucky person. But if you've lived enough places and moved enough places and stuff like that, you've had that shitty neighbor for sure. And all complaining does is just make it worse. But that's always the problem with these. It's like, these aren't made well. These are built with those little pink bricks, which I don't understand why they don't use more concrete. Well, I do, because it costs so much more. It costs, I think, double the price of the bricks, the guy was telling me. So these are all made with these little tiny, you know, hollow orange bricks with spackle on the outside and then marble on the outside. Or some kind of tile. Like, these are not soundproof in any kind of way. And they're not built good either. I mean, man, if they had any kind of actual natural disasters here, you would be fucked. These would come down on like a 3.1 earthquake, no problem. There's no OSHA here, there's no standard, there's no one coming to check your shit to see if it's built to code. There ain't any of that here. There might be, but do they really do that? They don't. I don't know anything of what I'm talking about. I am just a stupid guy that films with a camera. Disclaimer, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I am just a guy with a camera that talks. So disclaimer, I could be totally wrong with what I just said. But anyways, yeah, they're built like that, and they're usually attached, like, I don't know. I have not gotten to the point of where it appeals to me because of those factors. But this is what all these other areas are. If we went and live stream somewhere else, like, people are like, go to Go Vop. Go Vop is just 100 of these, like, all lined up, beer clubs just lined up. There is no other place in Saigon that is like, outside of District 1 and Thao Dinh, there is no bar areas. It just doesn't exist. There's a few bars scattered in other spots, but like, if you want to go consistently, like, go to multiple locations and drink, it's gonna be District 1, Bui Vien area-ish to Win Wai area-ish, and then Thao Dinh and District 2-ish, and some spots in District 3. So I mean, it's quite limited on nightlife streaming. It's a problem that they have. They've been talking about it in the news over and over again, that people complain there's just not enough stuff to do on a whole countrywide, you know, past 8 p.m. besides going to a beer club or going to an expat area and going to a bar. You know, really, I keep saying it and people disagree with me, but sorry, I've been to a lot of places. I've traveled the world. You know, I am a world elite, hyper awesome traveler. So I've been to a bunch of places. And I think that Singapore, with the Boat Quay and the Clark Quay, that's a very intelligent setup for how partying nightlife should be in a city. You know, it's well done, it's well executed. There's no overlapping of sound. You've got all different bars and clubs with vibes. I quite enjoyed it. If you wanted to go to a high-end club, they had it. If you wanted to go to a hole-in-the-wall bar, they had it. I think that should be adopted. You know, you could easily do another Bui Vien on one of these river streets here and just throw it down and have these all be just normal bars that don't have crazy loud music, that like have pizza and different kind of things, like kind of what they try to do on Boy Bang Dang Dang Dang, you know. What's going on down here? I don't remember this all decorated up. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Chào em. Chào em. Yeah, YouTuber. Đúng rồi, đúng rồi. I don't remember this all being done up like this. I do not remember this being open lately. It's just a crap. Well, I mean, we haven't walked down here in a year or two. At least a year. Huh?
Chú YouTuber gì?
Vâng.
Hả?
Vâng.
YouTuber gì?
Yeah, YouTuber.
Ý là kênh.
Cấn? I don't know.
It's profile YouTuber.
Worldwide. Đúng rồi. I live here, Ban Nam.
Ban
Nam.
Food review.
Food review. I just travel around. All kinds of stuff.
Oh,
All kinds.
okay.
Fat and broke.
My bride is profile girl.
Fat and broke.
Fat and broke.
Yeah, it's the channel.
Okay.
Okay. Tạm biệt.
I am like or subscribe me.
Come on. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you. Tạm biệt. Tạm biệt. Everybody says Dambi so different. You never know. I think my wife says Dambi. Most say Dambi. Yeah, I don't think this was open last time we were down here at the coffee shop. But now it is, and you can go have a coffee on the cruise. Why not? Go for it. If you're down here, sure. I don't see the problem with taking this. The river's so nice and well cleaned, and you know, just like everything else in this area. Why not go for it? Give it a try. Give it a shot. What does this sign say here? Do they have it translated in English? Oh, there is like a boat station. I don't remember this being here. All boats officially registered and technically equipped with safety facility. Boat riders license. No alcoholic drinks and stimulants permitted for all boat riders during operation. No more passengers than boat capacity allows. Embarkment and disembarkment handled by pier management. No vendors, no sharp tools, no playing canal water, no trash. Passengers take care of your own shit. Okay. Yeah, I really don't remember this. This is a popular area right here. This whole little area. I can go over here and show you real quick the decrepit and out of business F&B, the place that scammed. I don't know what they did, man. I have no idea what the Risemount group that bought Posh, which Posh was owned by F&B, which is Novi, which is what I'm going to show you up here. And then now Novi has bought it back. And then everybody, they didn't pay anybody that had worked. It's just so stupid, man. Some kind of shady bullshit. Oh, just lessons learned. Don't ever work for $1 here unless you have it in contract. Do not ever work here without a fully signed, committed contract. If you know you're highly skilled for the job, get half the money up front. Fuck it. Learn from my lessons, guys. Because me losing that, you know, 50 million might not seem like too much to you, but that I'm still making up for that loss. You know, that stuff has a snowball effect. You know, you're counting on money, you've got stuff designated for the bill, and then the money never came, and totally fucked everything up for me, man. It is what it is, though. Lessons learned. I'm not crying about it. Keep her moving, eh? This is a good gym. This is a great gym. Boxing, swimming. This is like one of the best gyms supposedly in this area. There is no aircon. You are going to sweat your balls off. They've got everything you could possibly need. I gotta go home and edit videos. It's about 3 p.m. I'm gonna shoot one more video, and then I'm actually gonna take a grab home. I don't have time to walk all the way back to just record. So I'll take a grab home, I'll edit my videos. I think I've got all the gear already charged for live streaming, and then I'll be live streaming tonight. So I just want to show you how crazy this Novi World place is. Some kind of bullshit corruption going on. Again, I know nothing. I'm a YouTuber. I'm mentally challenged upstairs. Don't come at me, anybody. I just say things. Let's go take a look. We're almost there. Absolutely wild the amount of money this place spends. Now it's just completely out of it. wild, 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 wild. Woo, I'm sweating. It's good for me though. Good to walk around, good to sweat. You know, I'll lose weight in no time now. I'm gonna be back at it, shooting videos every day during the day. Because now that I'm waking up early and starting to wake up at like regular human hours, I'm starting to be able to get more shit done. The worst thing you can ever do is get yourself on a crazy time schedule of like going to sleep at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. It's fucking hard to reset all that and go back. Difficult, very difficult. So I want to get on, I've been on like a go to bed by 1 a.m., get up by 9 a.m. lately. Sometimes 10. I'm up till 2, maybe 10:30. So they just built this Novi Land gallery about 2 years ago. They built it during COVID at the end of it, going into out of COVID. They held huge parties here, had Lambos here. Now it's all gone. They had a Baskin Robbins here. That's scrapped out. They sold all that. They had a bunch of different coffee places, restaurants, all within inside of a year, all gone. This is gonna be supposedly for sale to get rid of this. All this shit's already all gone. This is the Nova Land effect. What they've done, we really don't know. There's a lot of shit out there. The last thing they really did was took away any kind of security for people that had loans. So they were gonna help pay the interest. They scrapped that, so people are defaulting on their loans. They're defaulting on their loans. They're looking to default on like 90% of their bonds. It's just not gonna be good. All right, guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I hope you had a great day. If you want to hang out with me when you come to Saigon, sign up for the Patreon. Get additional content down there. If you want to see me live stream, that's over at kick.com/fatandbroke. As ever, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Let's cross the street real quick since everybody thinks this is a really big deal. And it's not really that big of a deal when you come here. You just got to know what you're doing. Took me all of 2 seconds. Again, we'll do this way. Wow, really hard. I was really scared. That was crazy. That was so nuts. Me and Melissa had such a crazy first day in Saigon. Wow, now let's go eat on $1 for the day. Crazy, crazy. All right, stay frosty. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Peace out.